One. Yay.
Okay,
Sorry.
so
To be fair, we'll talk about it later. I want to know what you were saying.
so did you want me to continue with that?
Yeah, just continue without context. It's better this way.
To be fair,
We're agreeing the Emoji Movie is the best movie of 2017.
I can't even pretend.
This is Keys on hot approach to platform Delta. Ready to take
I can't
possession
believe
of
they
the
got that wrong. The shit emoji
And
is
see-
supposed to be an ice cream
And
emoji.
see, that's where I was going with it because I mentioned how that
Good
was
to see you,
Sony,
Spike.
and
Halsey
you were like,
assured
"Oh,
me
so
I
that's
could
another
count
thing
on you.
Sony messed up."
Not
That's
just
actually
me,
not the
sir.
case.
They'll
In my
be
opinion, the Emoji Movie is something that shouldn't have even been attempted in the first place.
Cruiser,
So,
adjusting heading
to
to the
say
auto.
that Sony
Noble 4,
messed
I
it
need
up,
fire
it's
on
like,
that
well, I
cruiser
mean,
or we're
they
not
were-
getting out of here. Do you
It's
copy?
not like they had much to work with in the first place.
You know, it's a cat like it's a big advertisement for mobile
We have
games
the package.
for Just Dance and Candy Crush.
because people definitely still play that.
Candy Crush, yeah.
I'd
guilty of
I'd
that one.
honestly argue more people play Just Dance than Candy Crush.
I don't.
But even still,
I don't dance.
I can't think of a single person that does or would want to play Just Dance on their
Look
phone.
at this badass right
Like,
here.
how would you?
Boom! Shot through the head, and you're. Oh. I should have done that. Shot through the heart. Or kind of stabbed, but you know, whatever.
Yeah.
Lieutenant, get aboard! We gotta get the hell out of here!
No, I'm good.
I have the gun.
Yeah, you do. So
Good
do
luck,
they.
sir.
I have the gun.
Good luck
I
to you,
have the only gun, and he's like, he's just there like What's
Like, yeah,
he like
we-
pulls out like an M9?
we kinda
What's
all-
this thing?
We kind of all have guns pointed in your direction as well. All right.
It's like, yeah, but I have the oops. I have the only gun that matters, and he accidentally pulls the trigger, and everyone's like, "Oh, betrayer! Cease fire!"
Or like he accidentally shoots it off and it takes out like the single bolt keeping the entire ship together.
It's like the ship flying away. It's like the ship's like flying away, and then all of a sudden I go like, achoo! And sneeze, and I hit that one bolt, and the thing just explodes. Like that. But you know,
That
more.
pose-
Shh, I'm taking a nap. Oh my god, I hate this part so much.
Okay, so going with
Oh my god, you're finding stuff.
No.
Good or bad, no.
Oh, dude. Alright, so on this side I was talking about with the guy with the animation build. I kind of just like randomly clicked on something. And it's just a random clip. It says Aladdin meets Genie HD.
What?
Yeah, it just says Aladdin meets Genie HD. Then I actually look around. It says Principal Photography. This was posted September 6th of this year. And it says the lamp has been rubbed and the genie is out. No.
Phrasing.
Will Smith, who plays the Wish Creature in the forthcoming live-action adaptation of Aladdin, posted a picture on Facebook with fellow cast members Mina Massoud, Naomi Scott, and Marwan Kenzari to announce that shooting for the Disney movie has commenced. So I'm thinking that apparently this clip that I'm looking at right now is like a leak for that movie, but I'm really upset because I can tell just by the background that it's something that YouTube's already put a copyright claim on, which means I can't watch it, so I'm upset. What I was saying about animation, though, the dudes that make the Minions, Despicable Me, Secret Life of Pets, Sing,
Ugh.
apparently,
Heat up that gun. We've got
Had a whole list.
no, listen to this. Apparently, Nintendo is teaming up with them to make an animated Super Mario Bros.
Oh yeah, I've heard about that.
I'm not so sure how to feel about that.
Ah.
First thing that immediately came to mind was in the thing at the beginning of all their movies where it's like Illumination, the logo, and every one of their movies has the Minions doing something. First thing that popped into my head was it opens up and the Minions are singing the Mario
Cruiser
theme
moving
song.
into position. I need it dead.
Na 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 na
Do
na.
not know if I'll be able to recover from that.
That was Tetris.
I know.
So I just want to say, J-Man, my gun's bigger than yours.
Yes. Your digital gun is bigger than the real one.
I just like aim it through the camera.
Yes, driver won't crack those shields. Steady, Spartan.
Oh my god, I'm going to die, and I have no control over this.
Tanner, you didn't sing.
Oh, F is for fucks, I don't really give. U is for you are gay. It is for...
First of all, we are in 2017. You cannot use gay as a derogatory term anymore.
Oh, I'm sorry, queer.
Or that word. Did you not see 22 Jump Street?
No.
Straight up said, we're at the time it was 2014, but it still holds up.
That,
You can't use gay as a derogatory term.
Good,
It's like
All stations,
Cool with
brace
them.
for cast off.
gay. Really close to them. Maybe. You don't know them.
so what can I use for you?
Nothing.
Oh, no. Come on. Master Chief, right there. Got him. Yes.
You played that game Cuphead yet?
No.
Answer like
I was making a reference. Sorry about it. You want to see a magic trick? No.
that. What was that for?
Oh, you haven't seen the ASDF movies? Oh my god, I've got to show you them. They're freaking hilarious. Oh, look at the little baby. Now look at the big baby.
The Pillar of Autumn. We're
Wow.
away.
Oh my god. I love that stuff. I love stupid shit like that.
You should be watching Teen Titans Go then.
Ah, no, I like stupid shit that's actually funny. I will say they did have one funny thing in it where
That was.
Cyborg, they were like having a bake off or something. Cyborg's like hitting meat in a bowl, and his he was wearing a an apron that said food pun. So he was literally beating his meat.
Cortana, all I need to know is did we...
He had an apron that said food
I
pun
think we
on
both
it,
know
and he was
who's
beating meat. So
That's actually pretty clever.
yeah, no, I thought that was pretty
I
funny.
will give them that. What episode was that?
I don't know what episode that was. I've just seen funny things from bad shows is the video I was watching. Thank you, our faithful friends.
Wait, is it over?
Fans, not friends. You might tell by now, I am dyslexic.
Hang on, is it over?
Yeah, it's over. Kind of. Got one more mission.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
We'll see you Starside. Because their next thing was, that really popular MMO.
Halo Wars.
No. Bungie's, next, Destiny.
I don't care for that game.
I don't really care for multiplayer games.
It's not so much a multiplayer game for me. It's just,
Oh, because it's a first-person shooter.
no, I don't have a problem with. I don't have a problem with first-person shooters. It's just Destiny in particular. I don't know what it is about it. I just do not like it.
So have you seen that, what was it? The stuff with Amy Schumer?
What specifically?
Just like anything with her?
Is she the one that always makes the jokes about her vagina stills?
Yes. And that she, so I I think she's the reason. Have you noticed Netflix doesn't have the star rating anymore? They have the thumbs up or thumbs down button.
I don't like that.
I think she's the reason for it. Because she was, she had a special on there, and it had 1 star. And apparently, like, she's going, I hate all these trolls on the internet, and that's the only reason why I'm doing so bad. It's like,
Or maybe your content is just garbage.
yeah, yes, 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 yes.
Yep.
So you watched that show? Oh, you don't watch Archer? I thought that's what I was
No.
making.
Well,
Okay.
when I said yep, I was referencing Land Before Time.
Oh. See, I was referencing something
Pretty-
else.
Pretty tragic thing about that. In the very first movie, the dinosaur that did that yep. Her voice actor, who I think she was maybe 6 or 7 at the time, like right after production on the film wrapped and she'd recorded all of her lines, her father, who was a psychopath, I guess, he apparently like brutally murdered her and her mother, and then like killed himself.
So on a lighter note, do you well, probably a darker note. You remember that live action dinosaur movie? Where like the beginning,
The Disney one?
was it Disney? It was like the beginning. Well, not really live act. The CGI one where like the beginning was the forest was set on fire by like meteorites.
Yes,
some stuff.
that was the
That was
Disney one.
Disney. Okay. I don't know why. I just remember that. All this movie talk.
That was okay. I actually looked it up quite a while ago because I had one of the tracks in the movie stuck in my head, so I looked it up, and that led to me seeing the score for it, like critically. Apparently, it did like average, but I actually thought it was a really good movie.
Yeah, I don't remember much. I just remember that all the dinosaurs looked weird. So, what video games have you been playing recently?
Okay. Everything in that bag over there.
So everything on the Switch.
Yeah, I'll have to get it. But aside from that, I start yesterday for Black Friday. Space Saturday.
Yes. Because I leave tomorrow.
No, it was Thursday because I went to Walmart on Thursday. I picked up Horizon Zero Dawn and Star Wars Battlefront 2. Now, I know the whole controversy with that, all the loot boxes and
Fuck EA.
and yeah, all that stuff. But
Their whole...
see, the thing is, they backed themselves into a corner. Because I don't know if you heard about it, but they temporarily removed all loot boxes and forms of microtransactions.
That's where
in
my
the game.
problem comes in, is they temporarily did that.
That's the thing, though. They've put themselves in a position to where they've gotten rid of it completely, and now if they bring it back, the backlash is going to be even worse than it was when microtransactions were even in the first place. So they've put themselves in a position where they have to completely leave microtransactions out of the game, or
See,
risk losing like half their install
Why
base.
can't anything just be for aesthetics anymore? Like, Injustice 2, you can play with your gear mode off, or gear mode off, where you're basically playing with your gear to make yourself look cool. It's just all the abilities, like your strength and everything, is still set to default. So you can play with that stuff off. So no one has the advantage, all that. And I think that's awesome. I don't mind it as much. I just wish I could get the abilities or be able to buy certain stuff. Not like actually buy, but with like the in-game currency.
Okay, now when you say aesthetically, what do you mean?
Like the cowl Batman wears, or the cloak of Hellboy.
Okay, so does this have anything to do with DLC or microtransactions?
Hellboy is DLC. And microtransactions, yes, because you can actually buy currency in order to get more loot boxes or just have more money. So yes. I don't like microtransactions. That should have stayed in. That shouldn't even have started in the phone. I hate it.
Because, I mean, it seemed like you were going somewhere that would have led with, why are there no games anymore that don't focus so heavily on DLC and microtransactions?
No. My thing is, I don't care if DLC.
That's not the case at all.
No, I don't care if DLC and crap is like. I don't care about DLC and all that if it's aesthetic, but if it gives you an advantage in the like game field, then no, you should totally take that out, because one, that's not fair. That's just whoever's willing to pay $100 extra for a $60 game that should have even have been $60 in the first place.
I remember this.
Yeah, I'm mad that if they're going to do the loot box stuff, it needs to all be random, and you shouldn't be able to have the ability to physically, with real money, buy like more loot boxes
Buy
just so
your way to victory.
Yeah, buy your way to victory. That's the term.
Pay to win is what
Pay
it's
to
called,
win. That's the term. Pay to win. I hate pay to win, because it's not fun.
Okay, I'd rather pay to win though instead of pay to play. What I mean by that is games where, like Destiny, for example. This is one of my main problems with that game. They released the base game for $60, and like this was the biggest problem with the first game. I've heard it got fixed in the second. I don't know for sure, but the big problem everyone had with the first game was that the base game came out for $60, and it was clear that like it was only a portion of the game. And then when they announced the DLC packs for like $20 a piece, it was like, oh, so
yeah,
that's
no,
what,
I
so
don't
that's
agree
what the
with
rest
that
of, so
either.
That's what the rest of the game is.
I don't agree with that either, but I have more problems with pay to win than pay
And
to.
see, and like,
Well, I have an equal amount of hate for both of
Okay.
them. Now, if it's like DLC that like just like Grand Theft Auto DLC, like Liberty City, like Tales from Liberty City and all that, that's fine for me because that has nothing really to do with the base game, But it comes like a cash grab because those were still good on their own. They were released on their own as like their own game. Like that's. I hate like Assassin's Creed, how they have like an extra mission, like one extra mission and all
see,
that.
like I've been meaning to bring this up as a point. I don't want to sound like a Nintendo fanboy. Like, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love their games, and I'm loving the Switch right now.
I am
but-
loving Injustice right now, so.
And I don't want to sound like just pure Nintendo fanboy right now, but if you look at the way story DLC has been done before, and how it looks like it has no intention of slowing down, where it's like Destiny, where you buy the base game for $60, but then that's clearly just a fraction of what the full game is, but then you realize you have to pay extra to get the rest of the story. Nintendo is just now getting into the whole DLC thing.
Yeah.
The first really big thing they did with it was Smash Brothers, where they started doing DLC characters, and even then it wasn't a problem because the first of which didn't come out until several months after the game's initial release. So it was clear that it wasn't just like this character was done when the game came out and they just held it back. No, they were working on the character around the time the game came out. And unlike other studios where they work on everything at the same time and then just intentionally hold stuff back to force you to pay more money for it later down the road. And
That's what I like about Rockstar, is they don't
Yeah.
really do that.
And like the point I'm trying to make with Nintendo, for The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, they have 2 DLC packs right now. The first one came out in the summer,
Grenades.
which the main thing was basically the Trials mode that's in every 3D Zelda game.
What? I can't. Are you kidding me?
Where
I'm
it's like you
definitely
go
not
through a
dying now.
gauntlet basically, with the end reward being you get a more powerful Master Sword, which in the long run is very useful. The second DLC pack is supposed to come out sometime before the end of this
Which
year.
game is this for?
Breath of the Wild. And the second DLC pack is supposed to be more cosmetic stuff, like more weapons, costumes, stuff like that. But the main thing is supposed to be there's going to be new story DLC. And the thing about that is Nintendo rarely, if ever, have that. And so I have full confidence that this story DLC that's coming out, because it was announced before the initial game came out, but has also taken
I didn't die though.
this many months to come out after initial release, I'm fully confident that it's gonna be to where it's like,
Yeah, it's a pretty powerful ending, isn't it? Like, I'm getting the shit torn out, but like, look at the badassness. And that's the only reason, like, I'm fending off 2 guys with energy swords. Better hurry up and make your point.
Alright, so I think when the second DLC comes out and it's the story DLC, it's gonna be something that not only is worth the wait, but is also worth price of admission.
Efficient,
Because like I said, Nintendo never half-passes anything.
for you had
So-
already passed the torch.
I'm thinking
And
it's
because
gonna
of
be
you, we found
not just the
Unlocked
regular
secrets,
story DLC
shattered
you're
our
used to seeing
enemies'
now,
resolve.
but it's gonna be
our
Every
victory.
little
like-
thing
Your
is
victory.
going to be
So
alright.
close. I wish you could have lived to see it.
first of all, that's
But
not
you
even
belong
close
to
how you
reach.
sing that song.
Your body
Every little
armor,
thing.
I know you're white, but
all
come on.
burned and turned to glass.
Anyway,
Everything.
so I'm thinking
Except
for this
your
second
courage.
DLC, it's
That
gonna
you
be
gave
like
to us. And with it,
another
we can
like
rebuild.
hours worth of story play. Because the initial game, depending on how you play, it could take you anywhere from 40 to several hundred hours to complete the game. And that's just based on the pace you take and whether or not you get distracted by every little shiny thing that catches your eye.
I have a problem with that. I'm playing Skyrim right now. Like, I've never beaten Skyrim, but I'm trying to now.
Yeah,
And-
you would hate Breath of the Wild because everything you can interact with
See,
twinkles.
I had one thing to where it's like, I'm not gonna fast travel. I hate fast traveling. Well, it comes to a point now, if I don't fast travel, then I won't get anything done. Because I'll be going to one place and everything's so far apart and there's not like a fast way to get the stuff. Because, you know, Assassin's Creed, the maps weren't that big. Because you had to be able to jump from rooftop to rooftop to get to your place.
Yeah.
Or if you didn't have a rooftop, you had a horse, you know, something like that. Grand Theft Auto, obviously, you have cars. Red Dead Redemption, you have a horse. You can argue in
There's
Skyrim,
not
you
just
have a
cars
horse.
in Grand Theft Auto.
What else can you drive?
In Grand Theft Auto,
Yeah.
cars, motorcycles, planes, boats, helicopters.
Okay, cars and planes.
And all the other stuff
When
I
I say
mentioned.
cars, I mean every land-based vehicle. And when I say planes, I mean all air-based vehicles. And boats, all sea-based vehicles. I guess.
Alright.
But, Skyrim, yeah, you get a horse, but the horse is useless.
Can't you fly though? If you are a certain creature type or
No,
race type, whatever.
no. You cannot.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
So I could have sworn I saw someone flying around as a vampire or something.
You can become a vampire. I'd have to see that. I'll have to do the Dawnguard mission because I've lost so many friends in that game. The freaking vampires. Ugh.
Yeah. This looks like a good place to end the episode though.
Yes.
And the series, I guess, because that was the final mission.
Oh my god. Jamie, this is like what? How many months in the making?
Like 7.
7 months in the making.
I mean, we exaggerate a lot, so not really, but it feels like that long.
Let's see, it was August, and now it's. I mean,
No, we started in like July.
oh
Because
yeah, July.
I remember we went and saw Spider-Man. And it was like a little whiles after that that we started this.
I don't know when this will be up. If it'll be up during the month of November or the month of December. So yeah, it's about 5 to 6 months in the making. Oh,
That is ridiculous. Should have only been like 3 or 4, but Tanner goofed
I goofed. How'd I goof?
the mic. Yeah, that's on you, dude.
Now let's watch these videos before you go, just to make sure.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well,
s- hope
that'll
you
be
guys
the end
enjoyed.
of it. I really don't care. Bye.